the Carolina Panthers. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And that's not the start that he was. Looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line.
Carter on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
One, Omaha.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Makes the score.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And again, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
49ers.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
5 yards on
3rd down, Bridgewater. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. 1st down, Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
quarter with the score Niners 14, Panthers nothing.
Bridgewater now. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Bridgewater again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
33-yard line.
On second down, Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Good job. Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
first down marker at the 31. It's third down. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 12 yards there and a first down. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
First down.
Play fake. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this carries into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. You would call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Yards on the pickup.
And he's got this down to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Rolling to it. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 1, Omaha.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time. Bridgewater. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
To Curtis Samuel.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
17. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
11. 11. 11. 42. Bring it. 13. Watch the run. Hey, gun.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Carolina.
This is McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Panther first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
39-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
65. Hey, check. 3 down. Check 52. Check 50. Check 50. Check. 1, Omaha. 21.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert.
I need to get my swag right
That's
there.
a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they'll just make a change on him.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Bridgewater to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. They had to go for it.